Certainly. 200 years ago, the world was a very different place. Fossil fuels like crude oil were yet to be discovered, and people relied on whale oil as a critical source of fuel for lamps and machinery. This video takes you back to that era to recount the story of a whaling ship that ventured into the vast, treacherous seas in search of these magnificent creatures. But what transpired next was nothing short of a nightmare, a tale that blurs the line between reality and folklore. Are you ready to dive into the incredible, heart-stopping narrative of how nature's giants fought back against human greed? Let's begin our journey into the story of the Essex, a doomed whaling ship. Before we proceed, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's unravel the mystery behind this sea-bound legend. Our story begins in the small, picturesque island town of Nantucket, Massachusetts. Known as the whaling capital of the world, this was the hub of a booming industry that thrived on the oil extracted from whale blubber. Enter Herman Melville, a budding writer with a keen interest in the sea. He arrives on the island to meet Thomas Nickerson, a man who had survived a harrowing shipwreck decades earlier. Nickerson, a former cabin boy aboard the Essex, is now an elderly recluse, haunted by the memories of his youth. Melville knocks on the door of Nickerson's modest home. Initially, Nickerson's wife informs him that they don't entertain visitors after 8 in the evening, but Melville presents a letter he had sent earlier, which convinces her to let him in. Inside, Melville offers Nickerson money in exchange for recounting the Essex's story, a story that has been shrouded in mystery and rife with rumors. Nickerson is hesitant. Reliving those memories is a torment he wishes to avoid. However, his wife persuades him, pointing out their financial struggles. With reluctance, Nickerson begins to share his tale, and Melville's pen springs to life, capturing every detail. The year is 1820. Whaling is a lucrative but perilous profession. Whale oil is a highly sought-after commodity, making it a cornerstone of the global economy. The Essex, a sturdy wooden whaling ship, embarks on a mission to hunt these leviathans of the deep. Leading the expedition is George Pollard, an inexperienced but ambitious young captain. Alongside him is Owen Chase, the first mate, who'd hoped to command the ship himself. Chase's frustration at being overlooked for captaincy creates an undercurrent of tension between him and Pollard. Despite his resentment, Chase accepts the role of first mate after securing a written promise of future profits and potential captaincy. His personal life, too, is fraught with anxiety. Before departing, he assures his wife that he will return safely and carries a locket she gives him as a token of her love. The Essex's crew comprises seasoned sailors and a few greenhorns, including 14-year-old Thomas Nickerson and his friend Graps. The ship itself is a marvel of its time, a robust, sail-powered vessel designed to endure the hardships of the open ocean. Among the crew is Matthew Joy, the second mate, portrayed as a stoic yet compassionate leader. Fans of Peaky Blinders will recognize the actor playing Joy as none other than Cillian Murphy, bringing a touch of charisma to this historical drama. From the outset, the strained dynamic between Captain Pollard and first mate Chase foreshadows challenges. Pollard's inexperience is evident, while Chase's simmering resentment threatens to boil over. The voyage begins smoothly, but the crew's first encounter with a whale sets the tone for the ordeal ahead. Harpooning these massive creatures is dangerous work. The whales thrash violently in their death throes, their sheer size and power posing a constant risk to the sailors. Yet, the promise of wealth drives them forward. Months into their journey, the Essex faces its first setback, a violent storm. The ship narrowly survives, but the incident reveals cracks in Pollard's leadership and Chase's willingness to undermine him. The Essex sails into uncharted waters in the Pacific Ocean, far from the safety of known whaling grounds. Here they encounter a gargantuan sperm whale, unlike anything they've seen before. The creature's sheer size and intelligence make it a formidable adversary. When the crew attempts to harpoon it, the whale retaliates with shocking ferocity, ramming the ship repeatedly. The Essex begins to sink, and the crew scrambles to save themselves. Adrift in small whaleboats, the survivors face a dire situation. Supplies are scarce, and the vast ocean offers no refuge. The once mighty Essex now lies at the bottom of the sea, and the men are left to confront the harsh realities of survival. With their ship destroyed, the crew's ordeal is far from over. They are thousands of miles from land, with limited provisions and little hope of rescue. The survivors resort to extreme measures to stay alive. Days turn into weeks, and desperation takes hold. The line between humanity and savagery blurs as they face starvation, dehydration, and the merciless expanse of the ocean. Thomas Nickerson's harrowing tale leaves Herman Melville deeply moved. The story of the Essex becomes the foundation for Melville's masterpiece, Moby-Dick. It serves as a haunting reminder of humanity's hubris in the face of nature's power. Through this tale, we are reminded of the fragility of human life and the awe-inspiring might of the natural world. The Essex's tragic fate is not just a story of survival, but a cautionary tale about respecting the forces beyond our control. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the Essex's incredible story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating tales from history. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.